Alright, this is our third match, and we've won the dice roll. It's always good for this deck. We definitely want to be on the play always. And this is our hand. We have a bunch of 2-drops, but only one land. But we do have a Cackle and a Pillar of Flame. So I'm actually going to keep this. It's pretty risky, but no risk, no reward. So it's going to turn one Cackler, and we have a Pillar we can also play. And then any land lets us play the rest of our most of our hand. So let's see if we can just draw a land. We're going to unleash our Cackler. We'll say go. So we have 19 lands left in the deck, and so we have about 1 in 3 chance of drawing one, or we can just draw one off the top. We'll go ahead and play a board first. It's bigger, and we don't have Battalion for the striker. So our opponent played Blood Crypt, so that's most likely like a Jund type deck. Yep, Woodland Cemetery. So he might have a removal spell here. He might have a Farseek. Or if he's desperate, he might just cycle a Ground Seal. Yep, Mizium Mortars. Alright, so we drew a Pillar. We can play Striker, anticipation of drawing a land, and play Boar. But I'd rather just play Boar, and then next turn, if we draw a land, play a Reckoner. So our opponent's at 16. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell. Okay. So that's a good draw. Drew a 3rd land just on time. So we could have had a Striker and a hasty Flinthoof, but I'd rather just. But I'm okay with just playing the Reckoner here. You could pull off like a Huntmaster, but I can just kill that. Like kill the Huntmaster and let his Wolf chump block. That's like the argument for playing Striker there. Let's see, it was a Cavern. Vampire. So it looks like he has Olivia. People when they don't care about what if their opponent has counterspells or not. Like obviously we don't. So what are we gonna do? They'll just name the creature they're gonna cast next. I'm actually just gonna attack. If he wants to trade with Boar, that's fine. He probably won't block Reckoner. If he wants to block Cackler, then I'll just Pillar and play a Firefist Striker. Yep. So he goes to 5. Very close in burning him out, but I'll just get Olivia off the board. And play a Striker. Like we're weak to a Miracle Bonfire, but Miracle Bonfire deals 3 damage to our Reckoner, and then we kill him with Pillar. So a Thragtusk could be an insane draw for him, but he can't even block, so he's actually just he's not quite dead. Actually, he is dead. That's 8, 9, 10. So yes, Strikers are very good in the deck. Like I'm playing them over Lightning Maulers, so it makes the Burning Tree and the Lightning Mauler playing like not there, but it makes these situations better. Alright, so he's at 2, and we'll just Pillar of Flame. So our little greedy keep, just a little bit greedy, turned out well, and we were able to kill our opponent. Alright, so for Jund, I'm not going to sideboard in Volcanic Strength, because they have lots of removal. The Trader Surges seem fine. Pillar's a little weak here. They don't have that many early drops. They don't really play Arbor Elf anymore. Domri can be okay, but it can also be like just they have an abrupt decay or a Dreadbore, so it's just dead. And the only Viking's Thragtusk. So do I want the Skullcracks in? Yeah, I'll put 2 in over the Pillars. We'll see if that comes back to haunt us or not. Well, we have the Skullcracks in our sideboard for a reason, so might as well try them out. Alright, so we have another 1-lander, and this time we have 2 1-drops, so I'm definitely going to keep it. Oh, I meant to hit yes, I'd like to keep. Alright, well this hand's great too. I'm just sorry about those misclicks tonight. But we still have a 1-drop and a 2-drop. Just play our Mountain first and just play our Noble. So this hand's weak to like a Bonfire type effect. Or just as a Tragic Slip. No red mana yet, that's good. I drew another Rampager. Yes, we're going to pay 2 life for our Striker. So hopefully it might be a little color screwed. Or it might just have like untapped red sources, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it doesn't have red yet. Oh, there's his ready. I was gonna say he probably has a Farseek if he kept that hand. So he gets his Stomping Ground, and assume. Oh, let's say if he just passes, he means he doesn't have a Tragic Slip, but he didn't. He just. All right. So our opponent has had enough removal to keep us back. Rakdos Key Rune. Okay. So go ahead and attack for 2. And don't think I'm gonna waste our Rampagers. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste my Rampagers because like we don't have any more creatures and we might need to end up playing them. So this is our opponent's 5th land, so he might have a Thragtusk here because he wasn't able to play it last turn, or a Garruk. Okay, so how are we gonna deal with this situation? I'm gonna kill a token. And then I think I'm going to Rampage it to death, because that's a big problem. Like, actually I'm just going to Skullcrack it to death. Yeah, Skullcrack, like, I'm not going to be able... He doesn't have a Thragtusk. So... I could have just Trader's Urged the token, and then killed the token later. So Skullcrack him. Yes. Let's say go. So there's 3 cards in hand, none of them are lands. Let me just play land. So, let's say, well, we can double Rampager, so I'm not worried about, he's planning on probably blocking with the Key Rune, but we're just going to Rampager through it. And if you, see, he can, 2 to activate it, he can pump it with 1 for 1 with Wolf Run. So make it 4 power, but that doesn't matter. Let's ram our guy through. So it takes 5, goes to 13 here. We'll just say go. We'll save our Rampager for something, whether else he has. Or he just bonfire us. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't waste it. Like he'd be at 9, but we'd have nothing, and this way I get to play it. So bonfire us. So we're at 14. No land, but we knew about that. So I'll just play him. I'll play our Stomping Ground because we do have a 3-mana spell in our hand. We might want to play our something we draw plus that. Our Traitorous Blood. So our opponent just drew a 6th land. I might be holding spot removal, or if he doesn't play anything. Or, yeah, he has Mizzium Wonders, okay. Oh, or just drew another one, doesn't matter. Glad we're drawing our expensive cards now. So, a Thragtusk wouldn't be the worst. So he's just drawn 2 lines the last 2 turns. Humans, looks like he has a Huntmaster of the Fells. He hasn't really had a good time to cast it. Because you played the Rakdos Key Rune, so he had 5 lands. Or he just, okay. We drew a mountain. I don't know. I don't think he has any instrument. Like, he could have a Putrefy here. It doesn't look like he does. Okay. So, he might be flooding out now. But I don't know what those 2 spells are that he's been holding in his hand that weren't lands. Bonfire for 2. Oh, bonfire it looks like. Okay. And then Pillar of Flame. Okay, so he's down to 1 card in hand. Pillar isn't like the probably other card he's holding. Oh, Hellrider. We top decked pretty well this game. I can't complain. So unless he kills his Hellrider, he's probably dead next turn. Like even through a Thragtusk, he go to 10, but then he'd take 10 exactly. 8 plus 2 Hellrider triggers. Oddly enough, him not playing anything means he's still alive. I could Trader's Blood my Reckoner. I'm not gonna do that. That could go wrong, and just, like, he probably doesn't have anything in his hand, and that would have been a cool play. But I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and just play my Reckoner. So we did pretty good. We didn't flood out. So we got to 6 lands, but we've been drawing lots of spells. So now our opponent can't burn this. He has to have a kill spell for it. Oh, and he didn't. Alright, so we were able to take down our Jun opponent. And I'm going to do one more video with this deck, and we'll see if we can keep having this very good draws and playing pretty well.